So it's kind of nice that I'm on the team of Great Lightsaber
Look,
now.
there's like Spear, there's Guitars, there's Great Saber, I guess.
Great Saber.
That's super long lightsaber.
I like, so this is kind of
fits
the new
the skin really well too.
this new like optimization from Monihalla, going for these signatures where previously we would see like sidelight attempts. Now Monihalla is like, I'm going to go for the safer option where it's faster and also I can dodge away if I miss it. You can drift away with it as well. GC
Right.
Sidestick comes in. Raydish gets the ground pound though.
We were talking about how Sword has end lag on the end of everything now. It feels really bad to miss your side light on
Yeah,
Great Sword.
exactly.
And you're highlighting that change in neutral strategy has come through. That being said, Raydish is
full combo.
destroying Monihalla on the left side of the stage. He jumped into almost all of that. Raydish covering the weapon. Or players love using downlight to like kind of jump forward, catch a dodge, or dodge or dash under when people are trying to go for the weapon there. But Monihalla picks up the axe.
Dodging through that side air, and Raydish so prepared versus this axe. Goes for the dash downlight. It has a lot of range and a lot of verticality. It's good at catching people dashing away and jumping away as well. Dodges through the down sig. So Raydish feels pretty strong in dealing with that, but we see that new optimization. Instead of sidelight into nothing, sidelight, wait, side sig, and that'll catch the dodge in place.
And now Monihalla evens up 2-2, waiting for that weapon spawn, coming forward with those dash forward end lights, trying to catch Raydish out of a jump prop. So, okay, that side sig was I don't want to say desperate, but you were very hopeful.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know if it knocks out a Mugi at that amount of damage, but Raydish still gotten good damage in. Slide charge down 6, a Monihalla classic. Now he's got Raydish on the left side of the stage. What's he going to hit him with?
Yeah, Raydish is playing very patiently on the soft platform. This is a legend that can punish it with a side sig of his own. If that hits, that's... I don't know, it's probably not going to KO, but it's very scary.
It's very scary for sure, yeah. It's just funny watching Raydish get on a bike and Monihalla turn into a dragon and they're just racing against each other.
I could do that too, man.
Yeah, but you're right. Mugi does have the tools to chase after that attack. Raydish now up 2-1. Gets clipped by the neutral light, but that's two end
You're
lights.
eating so much damage, yeah.
You dodge into a second end light from Orb, and they're just like, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's like go time. And now Raydish expends a lot of resources after that GC down sig doesn't meet its mark, and Monihalla, I mean, it's like you're not getting like the same game plan anymore where Monihalla used to like smother you to death. Now it's a lot harder to really meaningfully get much going.
Ooh. That weapon throw, unfortunately, not connecting, and then Raydish gets 2 nairs into a side air. Oh, no, dodge means that nair into Sair, weapon throw confirmed. Man, Raydish really dominating Monihalla there in that first game. Okay.
Really strong textbook orb play from Raydish as well, and he knows when to extend his advantage state and go for those reads. There's no reason to sidelight side air when you're that low damage a lot of the time, so instead, you know, Raydish saying, okay, I'll go for a sidelight, downlight, and then make a read, make an action happen. Sometimes it's end light into wait, end light, sidelight. There's a lot of conversions you can do in orb to really optimize your damage on dodge reads, and Raydish is doing that very, very well versus Monihalla.
I'm struggling to say what can Monihalla do differently in game 2. I guess I'm just going to have to be educated here because that was all orb coming out from Raydish.
Yeah.
I think he opened up game 1 with boots because he had to. It was the first weapon he picked up, and then that was it. You're reacting to something. Oh.
He's on Priya. Monihalla swapping from the greatsword
you know what's
Priya.
really bad about this idea? Is that Raydish is on Orb.
And he also banned Miami Dome for himself.
He banned Miami Dome. Raydish is on Orb.
Yeah.
I think Orb, the way Raydish is playing Orb, looks as good, if not better, than how Hughes was playing it against Priya in South America.
It looks really good, yeah.
And well, I don't really, I've never seen Monihalla not play Great Sword.
I was going to say, I don't think it was like a matter of like, you can't do anything in the matchup. I thought the stage just was bad.
No, maybe the stage was bad.
I thought the stage was bad.
It felt pretty bad, though.
Yeah,
I looked at that, and I guess Monihalla had the same reaction I did, which was like, what do I do differently?
Yeah.
And his answer was literally not play the character.
Yeah, drop my weapon that I'm known for.
That being said, I'm curious to see if Monihalla on the Chakram is going to be able to beat Raydish here. He's got him locked on the boots right now.
Wow.
And down airs are just coming out galore.
This is kind of, I feel like some of the things that Monihalla is doing is like you get away with really early on when you're playing Chakram in a set because people just don't remember. But then I think like going for down airs when you're exhausted, I think Raydish will start to pick up on that, especially with the Orb online. Ensig destroys that if you do that too much without any resources.
Yeah, Raydish dashing forward with the downlight. Monihalla does got the bread and butter combos though. That was that side light into downlight in the fuse for the knockback. No dodge though. Used his dodge on accident maybe.
Yeah.
for that down signature, and Raydish with that slide charge, pivot, side sig, and a weapon throw, goes right over for the boots of the ground pound so fast. Raydish quickly taking the lead there. That was an awesome first strike.
Literally like the perfect symbiotic relationship between the two weapons, perfectly sends in a way that boots ground pound gets the hit there. That's exactly why you pay Red Raptor and utilize both of your tools in your kit.
Let's see, down light into recovery, going to send Raydish flying, but not going to knock out just yet. Weapon throw comes through. Monihalla just waiting for the reason why you picked this character. Picks it up immediately. Gravity cancel, split, and he's got no jumps. Monihalla, okay, that was scary. Down sig, going to get punished. Super punishable at that range, especially with Orb having dash side light.
It might be the best way to punish that move.
Yeah.
Super simple. There we get the recovery with the split, and the damage is so great on Raydish. Raydish unable to survive. Monihalla with a chance to get back in this game, but these platforms I think make it a little rough as well to get away with your very down air heavy playstyle, but Monihalla showing I got some side light strings as well.
Recovery comes through. What has Raydish got? Another recovery? Yeah. You know, I am very proud of Raydish. Most players jump into that dare.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And he just like looked at them and he was like, "Well, you're playing Chakram, so you're probably gonna dare."
Yeah.
And then he waits for it, and then he hits him with the recovery.
He went for the crazy extension there. You can get like a landing down air off the wall if they try to drift towards the wall. It's really cool, but I like the attempt. Monihalla will get back in the game off of it though. That's some nice damage build, but Raydish got so much. That's not true there.
Let's get back on the popsicle. I think we've seen enough. I think we've seen enough. That was about as much as about what I expected.
I have to give some credit. He tried everything. Like, I mean, if you didn't win and you're like, well, everyone's saying Priya's broken, so let's try it.
Yeah,
you know
but
what
it's
I mean?
not. It's just not that straightforward.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Especially into losing matchups. I think Orb does so good into Chakra, and we saw that here again. And after getting beat up by Raydish's Orb, you go into the weapon that probably is like going to struggle more into that than your Greatsword. I'd say just go back to Greatsword, and that's exactly what he does. Although he does it with an interesting pick. It's going to be Grievous.
I'm excited.
For Game 3. So we've got Katars and Greatsword. This is an epic crossover from Mako, a character who's criminally underrepresented in top play.
Yeah.
Katars, I think, are kind of in a good spot, but not so good or so bad that people are talking about them.
Yeah.
And you mostly pick this character for the incredibly bombastic signature kit. I mean, you've got some incredible range. You have steerability on the down sigs.
High speed on Mako is very notable because all the other Greatsword don't have that high of a speed. I think Mako feels great to play. Like, personally, when I'm playing it, like, other Greatswords don't feel that good to me. And I know a lot of pro players share this sentiment. High speed, Greatsword feels good. We'll see if he can do it here on the General Grievous, though.
Here we go. Weapons coming through. Raydish starts out with the boots, so just stops Monihalla from touching the ground. That's a lot scarier than being juggled by Chakram, because boots have the distance. They carry you with them as they're attacking, and they'll bring you to the blast zone. Okay, reversal. Raydish may have gotten a little too crazy, but no, looking good.
Monihalla's in a really bad spot now.
Uses the dodge, goes to the ground pound. Monihalla goes for that down air into recovery. Okay. Monihalla fought that entire stock on arm. They got destroyed. I think someone's a little tilted.
Yeah, this is definitely tough. I mean,
this is not looking good. Guitar's picked up. Oh, bitten by the beak.
This is like kind of a rare form of Raydish as well, which I will give him his props. He can go hyper aggressive, like very strong Orb, but he only really does this when he feels like absolutely confident that he doesn't need to slow it down at all.
Yeah, no, this is not what people know Raydish for, which is like he is just destroying him off stage. Okay, Greatsword picked up an excellent finisher there. Classic side light opener, D-light bridge, side light finisher at the edge of the stage. Yes,
super.
It will take you down. And there we saw the crazy range that Grievous has on down sig. And then he's actually got his own bike.
He does have his own bike. Yeah. That's our third crossover with or third legend with a bike now.
Yeah,
we have
third legend with a
bike.
Yeah. Side light sider will send Monihalla flying to the right. Down sig here. Just gonna squash him. Send him flying to the blast zone.
It's tough. Yeah, I mean it's a tough thing to call here.
Raydish looks really good this tournament.
Yeah,
I'm looking back. Who knocked Raydish down? I'm not too sure. I'm going to the bracket.
Yeah,
Raydish lost to Sandstorm.
Okay.
And Sandstorm is kind of very good at the game. So it makes sense.
It's not.
That being said, Raydish looks phenomenal today. Dodges out of the way of that.
I love the sound effect, but nice punish. GC side side
yeah, we get to appreciate how cool that move is as he's losing. Look at him get sideline Sarah 3 times. Again, yeah, ground pound and victory. Raydish with the 2 stock.
you think about it, using Orb is kind of like using the Force, so like it makes sense that a Orb user beats the Grievous there. And
that's right.
that's going to be it for Monihalla, ending out at 7th place. Raydish with a very dominant showing 3-0. And yeah, this is a tough one because it kind of felt like no matter what you do as Monihalla, it just didn't work out. Raydish